Hello and welcome back again, guys, with me, Slivers FX, in this Gothic 2 returning guide. And this is 10 secrets and tips for this lovely mod that we're playing. Number 1 will be the first little cave on the left from Kavlarn's camp once you leave Xardas's tower. It's gonna have a few mole rats, a few goblins, and a lot of, well, goodies. A few skins, gold, and even the ancient rune tile in here. And it's quite useful if you actually pick it up early on in the game. Just make sure you have enough ability to clean all this up, like all the goblins and all of that stuff. It's not hard, but it's there just in case you want to know. There's going to be a lot of secrets and tips that are probably going to be mentioned in the comments, but these are just a few that I picked up on the way. So if you guys have anything else to add, please do. Number 2. Every day you can pray with Beliar or Innos at their shrines, or even the statues that you have in your inventory, and you'll get karma from them, which can be exchanged for special gifts or just normal boosts, and it all adds up for the amount of time you're playing. Number 3. In the city, once you get in, there are a few free things that you can gather around, especially above the first gate. There's a few towers that have swords, elixirs, and potions inside of them that you might just, pick up. Nobody's gonna stop you. There's free stuff just lying around ready to be taken, and you might as well take advantage of it as soon as you get in. Even a wallet here and there. And these guards are just, patrolling the city. They're minding their own business, so you can just pick up whatever you want. Number 4. Once you talk to Vatras and get all the dialects through, he will give you an amulet called the Will of the Wisp. And to activate it, you just press Shift plus F5. This thing will follow you around, especially from the beginning, collecting gold, ancient rune tiles, and other little thingies. But you can always upgrade them once you get to Jarkandar and start collecting special items for this Will of the Wisp. Number 5. If you have unlocked the sewer gate going to the Thieves Guild, you can go to Ignas, buy yourself a transformation scroll into a meat buck, and go back to the sewers. And on the left, where you fought off 5 or 6 rats, I'm not sure how many there are, there's also a gate that is closed. Now in the base game, this doesn't exist, and I'm not sure when did they added it here, but it's there. And you can transform into a meat buck and just literally crawl under this little rail in front of that gate. Very convenient. I was expecting more of this in the original Gothic 2 because, well, some places could be accessed and some others couldn't. Anyway, once you get inside, just press enter to return to your old human self. There will be a chest with 750 gold and even 2 transformation scrolls. The lever is right next to it, so you can open the door. And in the November and previous updates, the door didn't want to open, so they patched it up, and, well, with the July patch, now it does. Number 6. This is an obvious one. If you have 50 dexterity, you can pretty much rob every known militia with a name, and you will get yourself a certain amount of keys for a certain amount of towers in the city. You can open them, get weapons, potions, gold, and I recommend doing this at night so least amount of people see you, and if you can crouch, just go inside, close the door, and rob everything until you're done and get out. Number 7. A couple of people have been asking me what is this tower in the western area and how to get in. Well, there is a cave system just underneath next to the beach, and once you get in, you will find a few meat bugs and a ladder. If you get up this ladder, there will be another ladder after that, and once you get to the top, there will be a rat waiting for you to kill it. But on the way, don't forget to pick up a few potions and even a wallet. And once you get to the top, you might be surprised that there's actually a few undead waiting at that tower. A few rats might be along the way, and even an ancient rune tile is sitting somewhere in the vicinity of this tower. It used to be on a little ledge when the tower didn't exist yet, but I'm glad they added a little more for this patch. If you go down, make sure you actually go down the ladder, not jump down, because it might be a bit too high. And you will see that there's an undead and 2 skeletons on the other side. The easiest way to get rid of them is to just target the undead, because the undead is a mini boss that's controlling the 2 skeletons like they're summoned, and they will just collapse on their own. So basically, I took out a firestorm scroll, targeted the undead in between, and well, all 3 of them just went down that easily. Once you do kill him, you get an extra learning point because it's a mini boss. You get a lot of gold, a lot of sulfur, a lot of potions, and well, it's a nice place to get yourself started with certain things that you might not have. Enjoy the loot, guys. Number 8. Well, there's a lot of caves around the Corinna system. This one's also have been added, and it's behind the Dead Harpy Tavern. At the bottom, you will see a treasure chest, which, well, it's open. You don't even have to use a key or anything. And we'll continue a few gold and alcohol, obviously, because it's next to a tavern. And nobody locked it. Number 9. Once you start Exardus' tower at the very beginning, you will find a note that explains that there is a cave system going directly from his tower to the other side where Bengar's farm is, or the Valley of Mines Pass. But to open the door inside, you will need a mole rat grease that you can get from Martin. So basically, you can just go through from the very beginning. You have to get the grease first. And once inside, there will be a few rats. I believe there's a total of 5, same as in the Thieves Guild sewers. And a few nice little goodies as mushrooms and stuff. Once you get to the other side, well, it's a nice relief to have a little shortcut in case you haven't gotten all the ancient rune tiles for the teleports. Number 10, in Corinnas and also in the Valley of Mines, there's a lot of, well, not hidden places, but places you might normally not go to. This one is a plateau above Sekop's farm, and in the original game, there's nothing on it. In this mod, they have added quite a few plants and a black snapper, which you should be careful when killing because it can do quite a lot of damage, so be careful. But the most intriguing part is that there's 4 healing roots which you can use for your elixirs of life. Apart from that, well, it's a very nice view from Owner's Farm to Xardus' Tower from here. So take your time, enjoy the view, and, you know, enjoy the game. There is one more thing that I have to mention as a bonus. If you've seen this guy walking around Corinnas, his name is Gravo, and if you committed a crime like stealing or hitting some people in the city, guards might not actually let you in. This guy can actually help you with that. You give him a few gold, and you will be again accepted into the city. And that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.